the old remnant mine infrastructure. Dolomite Mine. I think we read it was from the 1930s. This is what it looks like. It's this fine white powder. Like you can sift your hands through the fine white powder formed millions of years ago when metamorphic rock was covered by marine sediment. There we are. Camped way down there. The mine is located in the Coyote Mountains on a south-reaching section of Anza Borrego State Park. Remains from the 1930s mine still stand strong and frame an impressive view of the Carrizo Badlands. The mine site and the hills are just lit up with this beautiful morning light. Breakfast souffle, Instapot. Breakfast souffle in a springform pan.
Oh, nice. Well, that's pretty cool. This is Leanna's souffle. Breakfast souffle. Looks amazing. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
And we're going to stay here another day or two and work on projects. We've just been to town yesterday for a day trip and picked up a bunch of supplies. The new battery came in. We've got the new panels, some new wires, things like that. So I've got a project list to work on. And first up will be the solar panels. Add the new solar panels and get the charging system upgraded. So we're going to add 2 more panels to the trailer. And right now we have 1 panel on the front slope, 1 panel on the rear slope, and 3 on the flat part on top. We have no more room on top, so we'll add 1 more panel to each of the front and rear slopes. That'll take us to a total of 700 watts of solar charging. Okay, there we are. We've got the 2 panels in the front, 2 in the rear, and 3 on top. So I'm almost packed up. Shall we head to Agua Caliente?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. What do you think, Viento?
She says yep.
Not so sure.
I heard this little pop. I wasn't sure what it was, so I was looking around to see if something had fallen off the roof or whatever, and then I noticed the wheel was at a really cockeyed angle. So the last bolt had broken off the 4 that hold the axle to the frame. The 2 outside bolts broke, so the wheel just kicked up on an angle.
So we just dropped the trailer back behind us. It'll sit there. We're just going to go into town and get a couple of bolts to fix the tire. The change in plan for today, but we've got to be done.
And then we got back to the trailer at 3:30 and jacked it up and got ready to replace the bolts and found out that they didn't fit. They were just slightly too large. They weren't. It's not like they were half inch. I don't know. Maybe the other bolts are metric. They didn't fit. Very close, but didn't fit. So I happen to have a 5/8 inch drill bit. So I started drilling them out, and on the 3rd hole, 75% of the way through, broke the drill bit. So that's awesome.
And some bad words were spoken.
Bad words were spoken, yeah. Yep, that was unfortunate. So plan B was then to file the holes. I couldn't find the file, but I had also just purchased I don't know what you call it, some kind of a grinding tip for the drill. So I tried that out and it worked fine. It didn't take that much effort, and then discovered that the large size flange bolts that I bought, the heads are extra large. Not all of those fit without interference, so I had to cut or grind a slice off of the head off some of the bolts on the edge, just so it fit into the tight clearance that it had. So anyways, just to make a simple job a little more difficult, a couple things went wrong, but we got it fixed up, and
Really,
now we're
3
done.
out of the 4 are 5/8, and 1 out
Oh, yeah.
of the 4 is still the thin.
That's right, I couldn't fit the one in. I couldn't get the drill in with the hole. I'll have to drill it out. So 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
So it's hailing and sunny and blue sky. Not so blue over this way, but anyway, we are getting ready to head out to the Anza Borrego Desert just for a drive today. Welcome to the state park. This is a cool little spot. Looks like somebody made it their camp spot, but it looks pretty nice. So Murray is marking it on the map as potential for somewhere to come in the future.
Couple of options to exit to the right. So that's the Coyote Wash, and that's back where we started from.
Yeah.
So Borrego Springs is the other option. We can decide that as we get a little closer. Either turn this way to Julian or that way to Borrego Springs. This is the one to the left.
Wow.
They both get pretty squiggly though. So we'll take the one on the left, but I wouldn't mind doing this one if we get a chance, or I'll save it for another trip.
Okay. Squiggly left it is.
Not squiggly. So this ridge line, I don't know exactly where we go. I'm thinking down there. See that pass? It looks like through that. You see the pale colored rock?
Yeah.
There's kind of a narrow path. I think that might be our path there, because I don't see much here. But that looks like a real...
How bad could it be?
So we're just, what are we doing? We're getting out of the...
We've just left Fish Creek Wash, and we are heading towards Julian on the Pinyon Canyon Road, I believe it's called. We just were in the Anza Borrego and Sandstone Canyon, Diablo drop off.
And it's 5:30.
Yep.
We have light until about 6
Yep.
now, I think.
Yep.
So we have half an hour more light. There's some raindrops falling onto the windshield as well, and we're heading toward an area that looks a little rainy.
Yeah, Julian's higher elevation too, so it'll be
A little haily,
colder.
a little snowy.
I don't know about that, hope not.
But anyway, it looks like we're past the roughest part, and we're on, what is this, semi-compact sand.
Yeah.
So we're
Starting
seeing
to climb. Yep.
some snow here, which is not what you want to see on your own trip to Mexico.
Climbing out of the desert and gaining some elevation as we head to Julian, and yeah, there's a dusting of snow on the road and on the hill.
So we're not quite out of it.
Well, we're out of the wash. We're just in this canyon. Yeah. But yes, it's not all smooth graded anymore. It's rugged. See down there. You just go and trust that it's a road.
No, you don't.
Sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh boy, that looks steep. I mean, this part's good, but there, I don't know.
And snow is
Look, you see here. Oh, it is chilly. I can't imagine they bring us all this way and then just, get you stuck in a canyon. Oh yeah, it's all fine. No problems. No problems. Oh, yeah. That's fine. My teeth.
snow. Are you serious? Come on. There's a big one there.
Huh?
There's a big one there.
There is. Yeah, I thought we were done with these.
We still have to go through Pinyon Canyon.
Yeah, we're gonna climb back up out of this.
Holy crap, there's still a long way to go.
I don't mind the coming down. It's the, we've got to see what the going up part is like. That's all. Coming down is the easy thing. And it is cold out there. That wind is just chilled.
But we've got heat, so we're good.
We do?
Exactly.
We've had a couple steep rocky hills here that, at first glance, you're not sure. And so far, the Xterra has just climbed up them, not even spinning a tire. I was really surprised. And here's another one. Dusting of snow on the ground. This one's even more rugged, rocky. But we don't have a lot of choice but to just keep trying. We had to turn around. And we have to backtrack through some rugged spots. So, but hopefully this sorts out really soon and gives us a break.
Oh, jeez.
So far, so good though. The Xterra has just been a champ. Unbelievable.
Okay, another steep one, but not as bad as the ones we've come up already. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, what have we got here? Steep. It is steep. Okay.
The snow?
Yeah.
You should put your seatbelt on.
It is on, yeah. Thank you. Let's see, let's go.
To the right?
To the right, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that doesn't look great.
Oh, babe, I can't even get through there. There's a big rock there.
The top, yeah.
So is there somewhere this way?
I don't know.
Up a little?
That's the road.
Oh,
This is the final one.
can't go, babe. There's nowhere to go.
Pick a line.
Well, then this side
I'm just looking.
is bigger.
Maybe go up and cross over.
Like, I think this. You're gonna high center here. Oh, Jesus. No, you can't. I think you have to go on the other side.
So yeah, we can maybe come across there and then get up that. We've got to pick at the top there though. Might have to get out and walk this. I'm gonna back up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna go walk. What's that?
I don't know.
Is that wooden box sliding off the top?
I don't know.
I'll take a break. I can't really stop here right now very well.
Can I get out? It's gone. It slid right off.
Okay, that's good. Keep pulling out of the way.
I don't know. Can I lift it?
I don't know, but I gotta keep my foot on the brake. Here, I can turn it off. Okay, so an update. Just after I was talking about how well the Xterra was crawling up those steep rock sections, we hit the, what was it called? Pinion Canyon drop-off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Got opinion about that one.
we needed to be coming from Julian and heading down, and even then it probably would have been a little bit intimidating, but there's no way we were getting up that in the Xterra. Plus it was windy, it was snowing, and it was on a bit of a angle, so yeah, it was a disaster. We hit it, gave a first attempt. The roof rack slid off the back of the Xterra and landed on the ground, and I got out and walked the rest of it, and we just knew that there's no way. You need to have a lifted rock crawler type machine to get up that, and we don't. So then we had to turn around and go down all of those steep climbs that we'd come up. A couple of them were a little sketchy. Feel corner wheels coming off the ground a couple times, and feeling like we were in danger of doing a little tipsy roll. And then the last uphill, we got through that. We dropped the rack off the back one more time on one more steep section. But now we are just heading out, and we might be able to get back up the Diablo drop-off, but we're not really sure. And so rather than playing around anymore, we're just heading out Fish Creek Wash towards Fish Creek Camp and Borrego Springs, and we'll take pavement after that. We've had enough adventure for today. We had
It's
a little break.
8:10.
Yeah.
So it's getting later. It's been a long day. The dogs were totally flaked out in the back.
Yeah.
And we don't want to chance another big hill.
We've got just over a quarter tank of gas left. And yeah, it's time to wrap the day up and get out to pavement, gas station, food, and all that stuff.
It's not snowing down here though.
Not snowing down here. The wind isn't even bad down here. It was nasty up there. It was windy, cold, snowing. Yeah, I had to put long pants on.
Yeah.
That's it.
So this is not what you should do in Anza Borrego.
I don't know. It was pretty good. We'll be home by 10.
We differ.
We'll be back to the trailer by 10.
We differ in opinion. That's all.
It was a good day.
All right.
a rainy morning at Agua Caliente. And look at those mountains in behind us. That's where we were last night, coming out of, up towards Julian. And look at that snow line. Oh, we dodged a bullet there.